tuned in to Above All Our Show, giving the scoop and the latest on how the story goes. Broadcasting from Vegas in case you didn't know. Worldwide Great Commission, that's the gospel. Discussing topics of standard is righteous living. Bumping them bangers and interviewing different Christians. Who's hot, who's not, does it really matter? It's HisHop, non-stop, focus on the ladder. Stay tuned to the dial and turn that volume up. This Faith Radio, Jesus is who we lifting up. So in your ears, we gon' be here for a minute. It's my bro D-Road, he bout to come with it.
All right, the first guest that we have tonight on the podcast, her name is Charlotte.
Carlota or Charlotte?
Oh, Charlotte. Okay. Or Charlotte. Okay, we got her here, and she's very interesting. She's was telling me about her patent. She was telling me about her youth IA organization that she has. And so, without any further delay, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful, especially since I just met you.
Oh, okay. I like that. See, I don't blush. You know, you never see a black man blush. You know that. Well, first, before we dive into your organization, give us a couple of words about this LVB&M Business Mixer. What are your thoughts about this event they do every month?
So I'm going to tell you, I've been doing this for the last, prior to COVID, I was doing it monthly. So it probably was for almost 8 years. So this is a wonderful opportunity, especially for new business owners and reoccurring business owners. This is a nice time to meet and greet, fellowship, talk, get your product on, and really just sell your business. Let people know what you do.
I love it. I love it. It's awesome. And so, yeah, you're not new to this. You said you've been doing it for 8 years. And so that says a lot about an organization that could be around that long and do so much good for the community. Okay, so tell us about your organization. You mentioned you have something called Youth IA. So tell us what inspired you to do this and what is this organization about?
Okay, so the organization I just retired 2 months ago, and I'm going to start a business called Intelligence is Not Artificial. Instead of saying AI, we're going to say IA. Intelligence is not artificial, and I'm going to teach youth the terminology and how they can work with AI, because they are the future. They're the ones that has to run in the intelligence. Now, when they're plugging in that information for facial recognition, and if they get all those bias, and if we're not the ones sitting behind that computer inputting all that information for that AI, then we're going to have more and more racism, more and more different things that happen. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead, and our youth is going to be able to obtain those different positions. That's why intelligence is not artificial.
Intelligence is not artificial. I like that. Okay. And so is this a nonprofit organization, or is this how can people get more information about it? And is this geared only towards minorities?
So it's going to be geared to minorities, but under that heading, we're going to be writing books. I also have a patent, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, but it's going to be a LLC. I normally do nonprofits, but for this time, I'm going to go for profit. And I really want people to, I want to really go ahead and train people how to go ahead, start a business, run with AI, and really benefit from all the free educational opportunities that are available for our youth.
Okay, awesome. And so what is the age limit? Because this is a selfish question because I want to get in it.
Of course. And you know what? I say all kids from 10 all the way up to 100, okay? Because this field is so brand new. And Chat GPT, a lot of people can go ahead and learn it. And you know what? You better learn it, because it's on your laptops, it's on your phone, it's on your TVs. You're utilizing the information already. You just don't realize that you're using it. So it's going to get started this summer. So I'm going to have my number, but I can give you my email address, which is cw6830@msn.com.
Okay, now tell us about your patent and all these interesting things that you got going.
Okay, so I'm originally from Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, we swim all the time. So I moved to Vegas in 1998, and they have pools. Everybody pretty much had a pool, but it was a problem. It was these kids drowning. people were drowning, and I wasn't really used to that. So I said, you know what? How can I prevent children or adults or anyone from drowning? Meaning going ahead and reaching that individual before that 5 minute, because once it's 5 minutes is up, you got brain death. So I went ahead and developed a wearable device which could be plugged into a bracelet. So I was thinking, okay, you go ahead, you buy a 2-pack as a bracelet. I would wear one, and say my son would wear one. When he leaves the house, we turn the bracelet on. It has a tracking mechanism. That's why it's 2 patents. One is a GPS. And when he's near water, my bracelet will let me know that he's near water. And then all I have to do, and you know how it lets me know? It's going to vibrate, the vibration from the bracelet, or it's going to blink if I can't hear. And if I can't see, it's going to vibrate, blink, or it's going to make a lot of noise and flash colors. So I was trying to think about all the disabilities that individuals have. And then you hit the tracking mechanism, and it can track a kid or individual up to, say, 50 miles. Most of the time, the drownings happen right in our own backyard or a couple feet from our house. And that's what I'm doing. So it's already been approved. Federal government already approved it several years ago. And now I really want to work with 2 UNLV students in the engineer department to do the prototypes, and then I'm selling it.
Nice. Come on now. I got to give you 5s for that one. That is tight. That is very, very brilliant, should I say.
I would love to be able to teach people how to do a patent. Everybody think, oh my God, you must have spent thousands of dollars. No, I went ahead and obtained a lawyer, really a paralegal, and they went ahead and did most of the work along with myself and my cousin who's an engineer. And you know what? It's I'm not going to say it's easy, but let me tell you, it's very manageable. And people, if you are interested in a patent, go on the United States Patent website, one of the best patent websites in the world. It teaches you how to go here, do your trademark, your patent, and all the steps necessary to do it, and free classes online.
Free classes online. That is good information. I actually got a couple of ideas that I want patent as well. So thank you for sharing that. That's good. So share one more time how people can contact you, and if people want to come and be a part of what you're doing, or partake with get involved with your services, how can they get in touch with you?
Charlotte, CW 6830 at msn.com.
One more time.
CW 6830 at msn.com. If you hear my Philadelphia accent, I'm not going to say water.
I love it. I love it. I love the city of brotherly love. Come on, y'all. Well, hey, I tell you what, man, this is definitely an organization that I would love to support, get behind. So we want you guys, our audience, to get in contact with her, email her, see what she's got going, see how you guys can get involved and support what she's doing. And I love the fact that she has a heart for the youth, the next generation. This AI stuff, if we don't watch out, this stuff will take over. So it's already doing it. So we got to get on this train and figure out how to use AI for our benefit. So
start your business and write your programs and help you with school. It does everything right now.
All right, y'all. We'll keep it locked. We're going to talk to more people here at the LVBNM Business Mixer. This is your boy, Mr. HisHop, live on location. All right, Mr. HisHop here, and we are back. Just like I told you, we're going to interview these local professionals, these business owners, realtors, people that are really benefiting our community, people that we need to connect with, people that we need to know if we have questions about starting a business or buying property, or these major decisions in our life. I want to invite everyone to come out to these LVBNM business mixing events every month so you guys can connect with people like this. And right now we have Lisa, and she's from Century 21 Americana, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does, how she helps people get homes and stuff like that. But Lisa, first, before we jump into that, say a couple of words about this business mixing event that Paul and Sylvester, they hold every month.
I think it's awesome. I think for them to have the heart to put something together like this every single month to help people like me and people like you to come together and learn about each other's business and support people's business is just beyond.
I think so too. It's a very selfless act. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work, and they've been going for a long time. So I'm honored to be on their team, interviewing the people here on our network. So Lisa, tell us about your expertise. Is really, really a very important decision to make when you're ready to buy a house or secure property, or maybe in my case, I have property, but I want to kind of know my options as well. So kind of tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, when I talk about myself, I'm talking about my team. I'm a member of Nora Aguirre's team, who's the top agent here in Las Vegas. We are buyer's agents. We specialize in education and getting people to understand and realize their dream of home ownership. That's really what the core of what we do is, trying to get renters into homes. In fact, we're having a seminar, a triple seminar on January the 20th of this month. It starts at 10 o'clock. We're going to have credit repair. We're going to talk all things credit, how you can repair your credit if you need to repair your credit. We're also going to have a bank there that's going to be approving applications on the spot for pre-approvals. And then we're going to talk about, just educating people about the steps to home ownership, what you have to do. We're going to talk about all of the down payment assistance programs that are available out there to you and match you up with the best one for you. And it's just going to be an open forum that you can ask questions and understand what your options are. And we're excited to be doing this, and we hope to do it every month this year.
I think that's very important. That is awesome service that you guys offer. I think that is very, y'all can't see her right now, but she was like, hey, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. And there's a lot of good information. And this is going to help a lot of people who listen to this network. And so, first of all, I want to say it's encouraging to know that there's answers out there for people, because some people think there are no answers. I mean, if you don't have the information, you don't know what your choices are, And so I want to thank you guys for doing that. And I want to ask, I live in the Henderson area, where there's a lot of development in the area where I'm at, but I'm in like the older part of Henderson, but the neighborhoods around me is just new construction, new development. These big houses are going up. So my question is, it just seems like the market is so high. It seems like these houses are so high, like $500,000 and stuff like that. And it almost seems, it's just like, wow, I can't afford a new home. So can you tell us a little bit about the market that we're in right now, currently? And currently it's January 9th, 2004. So this, if you listen to this later, the market might be in a different place. But right now, do you think the market that the houses are going to come down soon or keep going up?
I think it could go either way. The current market that we are in right now, in my opinion, is very fluid. Interest rates are coming down, I believe. Inventory for houses are low, that I can say. The market is the market. It's always going to be ever changing. Prices are what the market supports, so if somebody's out there buying homes for $500,000 and a comparable home, meets that criteria, then that's what the price is going to be. So the market supports the market, if, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Okay, that's cool. And because of this development, my house is like way up. Like my house is really high, and I'm toying with the idea of maybe selling it, because it's an older home in an older neighborhood. So I'm thinking about, selling it and then maybe sitting on what I made off of it. And then when the market cools down, then maybe I can buy something. Do you think that's a wise thing to do, or what would you advise a person in my situation?
That's going to be a personal, it all depends. Everybody's needs and situations are different, whether they're going to sit on their property, rent it out, leave it for their family, or sell it or buy it. That's very, very personal and depends on the person, I believe. I would also say that one thing that our company is offering, when people think about buying, they think about the high interest rates. And one thing that we're doing with one of our preferred lenders is that we are guaranteeing a lifetime. If you were to buy a house right now with the interest rates at what they are right now, and at any point in time that you want to refinance and the interest rates go down, we will refinance for free. So it'd be no cost to you, and that's a lifetime guarantee if you come back to us to refinance once the rates go lower. But right now the rates are decent. All homes, I believe, are affordable. If you have the information and you're doing what you need to do and taking the steps to save, it's going to cost you, but you're going to pay. They say you're going to pay for somebody else's house, or you're going to pay for your own house. You might have a high payment for a year, but then it's something that you own.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, well, you did an awesome job, man. I really appreciate it. And before we wrap this up, can we get your contact information? Is there a website or email address or even a business phone number where if people want to hire you or go further and purchase their home through you, where would you send them?
I would send them to lisa@aguirreteam.com. That's Lisa, Lisa, at AGUIRRETEAM.com. And my contact telephone number is 702-766-8483, or you can call the main number at 702-710-1455. We would love to talk to you and give you any information that you need. And we're asking and hoping that you guys can come out on January the 20th. You will not be disappointed.
Awesome. And is there an address or a flyer, or how can we get the information about this event?
Thank you for asking. It's January 20th. Starts at 10 o'clock for the credit repair, 2 o'clock for the down payment assistance and questions and answers. And it's going to be at 4040 Southeastern Avenue, Suite 130 here in Las Vegas. Again, 4040 Southeastern Avenue, Suite 130 in Las Vegas, Century 21 Americana.
Awesome. You did a great job. I appreciate. You're a natural. So you need to start your own podcast, It was funny, y'all. I had to drag them over here from their table, you know what I mean? But you did a great job. So anytime.
You made it easy. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. Well, keep it locked right here to your favorite Christian hip hop radio station and podcast network, HisHop Radio. I'm your boy, Mr. HisHop here. All right, y'all, Mr. HisHop here, and we're actually going to close this segment out. This is the LVB&M Business Mixing Event. Goes down every second Tuesday of the month, every first Tuesday of the month. Just depends on if there's a holiday or not. Make sure you guys download our app, HisHop Radio, in your app store, or hit us up on our website, HisHopNation.com. HisHopNation.com is the website. So when you guys get a chance and get the opportunity, go ahead and tune in. This is the Las Vegas Business Networking podcast segment as well. I do want to say that we had a great time at this event. We had the commissioner, we had the mayor of North Las Vegas. I didn't get a chance to get them on the podcast. They came and they spoke. We had a breakout room earlier during the day. We had my sister Desiree get on here and do her thing at the mixer, and we had Brent Jones as well. He came and did his thing as well. It all turned into fire. It was just all fire. So make sure you guys check them out. The LVB&M Business Mixer are going to be doing this throughout the year. Before we get done, I'm going to see if I can get our sister Desiree on here to close it out. Hey, y'all, yeah. I was going to close it out, but, we got some more amazing people that we want to talk to. And I just had Eleanor Lovelace just came and graced our table. And so we're going to put her here on the podcast. We're going to talk about her business, and she's going to let us know what they do, the services that they provide. And before we do that, Eleanor, I want you to say a few words about this event, this business mixing event. What are your thoughts? Shout out to Paula and Sylvester.
Well, this event has been going on for quite a while, and COVID stopped me from coming. However, I think it stopped them from performing. But it has always been a place that locals can come and show their wares, sell, and be out in the public, and I appreciate that. And Moses is one of the groups that I work with for about 5-6 years. Moses is a church, and they donate to the homeless, to donate food. They have a food bank on what's the name of it? It's on Clayton and Cheyenne. So.
Yeah, awesome. We've heard of Moses, and I know they have a food bank, and they do a lot of awesome things for the community. So yeah, we definitely appreciate that. Okay, so let's dive into your story. You have an organization. It's called Faith Foundation of Faith is organization. So go ahead and tell us what do you do?
Well, we are we're a new company, and we will open up September. We will be housing veterans. It'll be assisted living, so the more independent veteran, we'll be feeding them. They provide transportation, moral support, various things like that, education if they need to look for a job when they want to reassess themselves back into the community. We'll be helping them like that.
Awesome. So what inspired you? What's the inspiration about this type of service in our community?
Well, I see a lot of homeless veterans. I'm thinking we should be embarrassed because they gave life, limb, they gave all they could possibly give, and now they're homeless. We should be embarrassed. So I know I can't help them all, but one at a time, I hope that I can help as many as I possibly can. Me and my friends Charles Bell, Laquita Smith, and Eleanor Lovelace.
This is awesome. You know what? It takes people like you that have that type of heart and have the type of tenacity to say, you know what, I'm going to go make a difference. People like you are the people who truly impact this world. So we appreciate what you're doing, and I am in total agreement. I feel if you join the military, that's one thing, but if you go and fight a war, you should come back to like $1 million. Like you should automatically have like $1 million home. Like we should pamper these people that have put their life on the line so that we can live in the freedom that we enjoy.
Exactly. I think, and I thought for years that if you went overseas and put your life on the line, I thought myself that when they came back, they would have a house, paid house, no taxes. That is definitely so far from the truth. So we really need to correct that. And since we can't correct it through the government, I want to help and assist as much as I possibly can.
That is awesome, y'all. This is Foundations of Faith with Eleanor Lovelace, out here doing good in the community, showing love to our veterans, showing love to our homeless veterans. Some people, they come back from a situation like that and they just can't get their lives together. You know, some people need help and assistance, and we are allowing too many people to fall through the cracks without any assistance or anything from us as a community. So I pray one day that we can turn this around, and like I said, people like you are catalyst in doing so. So real quick, can you give us your contact information, if there's a website, a business phone number, or email address that people want to? Are you a nonprofit, or how are you structured?
We are a nonprofit, and so our email is foundationoffaith23@gmail.com. My phone number 702-375-5506. So contact me. All
right, y'all. That's it. Foundations of Faith, Eleanor Lovelace. And you know what? She's got a lot of love. A lot of love showing to the community, especially to our veterans. So we hope that you guys would just take some time out, check them out, encourage them, give to their nonprofit, offer your services, volunteer, It's a worthy cause, and I think as a community, the more that we can sacrifice and show somebody else that they're loved and they're valued, I think the better off we will all be. So thank you for your service.
Very much. Yeah, you all have a great day.
All right. Let's wrap this up. LVB&M Business Mixer, Mr. HisHop. Let's go.